We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, center fielder Mookie Betts.
And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2. Hit to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
3-0 now. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Striding into the box, Evan Gattis. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Albert Pujols is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Tapper up the line. But that one rolls foul. Another 1-2 delivery. On the ground is short. This could be 2. He's got it. Phillips for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Ender.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. This is flared out towards second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Digging in. Jamal. Now here it comes. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Oh, he brought it back. Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1. Hit hard to third. throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Carlos Beltran.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Smoke toward the hole. Phillips is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. There's Carlos Correa now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Standing in, Brian McCann. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses, ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. That gets down, and the inning continues. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's the 0-2. This one's down to third. Reined in. A toss to Phillips for the force out, and that'll end the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Matt Adams now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. At the plate, number 14 will take his first hacks here. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Beltran. And they can't run it down. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 14 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And this is high, a ball and a strike. So 1-1 now to Markakis. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number 2.
Batting 8.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Kurt Suzuki stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. The 0-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Travis Shaw, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Travis
Chopped weakly up the first base line. Adams ranges to his left, and he's safe. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Shorty backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Hard hit at third. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And the pitch. Now a swing by Phillips as he sends this one on the ground to his opposite number at second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll step off and try and reset. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jamal Shorty.
Jamal.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pedroia ranging into shallow right. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing else.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Stepping in, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Albert.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. The tag, and he is out. Into the box, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
So digging in now, Brian McCann, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Here's Matt Adams now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Digging in now, number 14. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa takes it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-1 to Markakis. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2-2 now to Markakis. Soft liner towards short. On to first, and Markakis is retired. 2 away. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Hit to short. Correa comes up with it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here it comes. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Digging in, Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Travis.
Ball 1.
That's a ball. That's down.
The 1-0 pitch. The high fastball is in there. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this is past to diving Phillips, a base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. Trip to the plate for
Center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Josh Reddick.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
The designated
Evan
hitter,
Gaddis now
Evan
standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 2 runs have scored. Now a third runner heading for the plate. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores. Here's Albert now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Albert
Daniel
Pujols. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 18.
from the stretch. Here's the pitch.
Daniel
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The 2-1 on its way. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-3 game. Here's Carlos Beltran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Step on the bag for 1. Oh, but he beats it out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
2-1.
5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the third out. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Second baseman.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Francisco Liriano is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. And the runner back. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And he is in there. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Number 00.
Digging in once again, Jamal Shorty. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And both runners are in to score on a clutch at-bat that time as we are tied at 5. Ready for another shot now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Shaw gloves it. Pedroia on to Pujols, and it's a double play. So here's Matt Kemp now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Liriano gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
Leading off for the
hit in.
Astros.
Now it looks
Second
like the
baseman,
Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Phillips will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Lifted in the air to center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. Over 2. With a walk for him. Now he'll step off. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Nope. 3-0. Josh Reddick would be next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Markakis is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Adams. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Number 14. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder,
ready for another
22,
shot now. Nick Markakis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. And now against his body, a jump throw. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Josh Reddick.
Soft liner towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Gattis. Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over as Chris Medlin will go to work.
63.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Albert Pujols comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count. 2-0.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. The 3-1 now to Albert. Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. And that misses for ball 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Ball 2 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Kurt Suzuki.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Reddick has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's Brandon Phillips. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Now another 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Sliced down the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hit.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the ready for another chance. Brian McCann. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Sam Freeman.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, Number 39.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Digging in and looking for more, Jamal Shorty. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Fly ball to straightaway left. Beltran giving chase. One down. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Here's Matt Adams now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. For Kemp, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Liriano sets. Here it is on 2-1. On the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Center fielder Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now in the box, Josh Reddick. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Steve Pearce will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Joe Kelly takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Ronnie Chisenhall will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started. fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Inciarte on the run. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in, Evan Gattis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Another one sent foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Braves. Third baseman, number 14.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Dansby Swanson is up off the bench
for the Braves. Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Into the box, Nick Markakis. The winning run is at first base. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Beltran has a read on it. One away. In now, Kurt Suzuki. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the game.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 47.
Donald
for the
Nakamura.
Braves, number 84, Donald Nakamura.
Hit hard but foul. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll dive back in. The 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make it.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the Braves are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Astros, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Joe Kelly. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Francisco Liriano. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.